Rashad, why you
Anyways,
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Front lit.
What's up,
Any-
Rashad?
yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Here's to the rock. And they ask, and they ask, and they ask, and I tell them, Mr. Rockefeller. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Let's get into it. I ain't got much time. You ain't got much time. We both ain't got no time. So let's get into it. Okay, One Music Fest. That's the first thing I'm going to look up. The One Music Festival lineup. Because this lineup is stacked. She said, take your time. What's the rush? You see how I held that? Come on, man. Give me my ones, my tens, whatever they say. All right. Jasmine Sullivan. Smash the windows, I drink on. Chief Keef. I just hit a stain finito. Wale. Lotus Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb. Let me guess your favorites. Clips. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Boosie. Cause I'm on. A R&B's 2000 set, which features Lloyd. Smile. Wait a minute. Ray J. If I had one wish. Bobby V. So what's that? RSVP. Bobby V. Sammy and Pleasure P. Marvin Sapp. Greg Tree anniversary set with Plies. Busted, baby. Trick Daddy. You mind a fan like me? Project Pet. Von Prince. Skelly Wed. Trinidad James. If you on go, then go. All the way. Rich Kids. Oh, what's up? Bah, bah. Oh, what's up? Bah, bah. Rayvon. Shouts out to Rayvon. Future. The Dungeon Family Reunion and Friends. A tribute to Rico Wade. Y'all think do you think, what y'all think? Y'all think he gonna come out or not? Y'all think he gonna come out? Hold on. Let me see if I can see a little tour dates. Hold on, let me see if I can see some tour dates here. Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up? Hey guys, I'm just saying, they put him right below Future, and it's in big letters. Ludacris, 25th year anniversary performance with friends. Luda, how the band is a giant pen and paint on the kind of lot of whip. Yeah, y'all think he gonna bring out Usher? Y'all think he gonna bring out Sierra? Those are two big ones. So I'm like, is he gonna bring them out? The Roots, featuring Mary J. Blige. Dang, they got Mary J. pulling up. Bust around. Don't this me my people wanna? And Mobb Deep. You're scared to look. You're scared to death. You're shook. Because ain't no half-ing. It's halfway, crooks. Come on, man. You're shook. I'm 20, but my mind is older. Top Dog special guest, Doechii. I can get you by the bottom, but the hit about the bottom, hit about the sun, hit about the sands. I can hands on the sands and the haters on the sands. We love it, we hate it, we but enough. We got Kalani. It's the way you look, way you talk, baby. D Nice, DJ D Nice and friends featuring Ari Lennox. Pressure, Case and Carl Thomas, and I wish I never met her. Tweet and more. Leon Thomas, she said, take your. We already saw that. OMF Trail Ride set featuring 803 Fresh. Where them fan, hit it one time. Where them fan, hit it two times. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Come on, y'all. You got your boots on the ground. Cupid. To the left, lift your body. I think Cupid, bro, I'm not going to lie. Like, you got to give Cupid credit for coming up with two. Like, when you come up with a dance hit, that's kind of it. Like, remember Brody with the Cha-Cha, rest in peace to DJ Ghost. You know what I'm saying? But the Cha-Cha side, DJ Casper. But it was like, Buddy ain't have another one. He ain't catch another one. Cupid got two in the same career. That's a great career. Tonio Armani, Mike Clark Jr., DJ Smooth, Flo. I'ma put your stuff in a cardboard box. Odell. That's that's Buddy's that's Leon Thomas artist, ain't it? Or he does a lot of music with Leon Thomas. So shouts out to Odell as well. Odell. He just put out a new album. Odell. Southern Lady set where Rashida. Make them want a mayor with me. Ken the Man, a rapper. Flipper T. Shouts out to Flipper T and Bankroll Knee. I'm so ATL. And then Yakin. Shouts out to Yakin. It's amazing lineup, dog. Like, One Music Fest outdid themselves this year. October 25th, 26th. People sent it to me and they said, who can get us in? I said, don't look at me. They all laughed at me. They're like, Rashad, you can get us in with the media passes on you. Man, first of all, I got a new job. Second of all, I will be in Louisiana. Why? Because it's football season. I'm locked in on football season. Every Saturday and Sunday, we got a LSU game. We got a Saints game on Sunday. I'm locked in for the fall. I'm sorry, buddy. I have one wedding and that's it. One wedding the entire weekend. The rest of the fall and winter, I am locked in Louisiana. Welcome to Louisiana. And that's just what it is, buddy. So there is that. But amazing lineup. Shouts out to Steve Canal. Shouts out to the entire One Music Fest crew. Presented by P&G. Shouts out to P&G. All the P&G products. Shouts out to Piedmont Park. Getting it done. Holding it down for the A. This lineup has gotten better and better over the years. Like the last couple years has been big headliners, nice size shows on the side stages and things of that sort. But now they really just hit it out the park. Shouts out to One Music Fest 100% for sure. For sure. Okay. Is there anything else that I want to say about One Music Fest? Because we're at 7 minutes. I might as well just get one more minute in. Clips is on their run. They're doing their tour. I wonder when they come to Atlanta, because I think they come to Atlanta like sometime near then. In October, late October. Yellow diamonds look like PP. All right, here we go. Official clips. Okay. August. Where we at? Atlanta. Oh, do they skip Atlanta? I know they don't skip Atlanta. I remember seeing it. Because of Earth Gang. They got to come to Atlanta because of Earth. Oh, okay. It's all the way in August. Yellow diamonds look like PP. That's right before football season. But I'll be locked in. I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to be right here. Virginia Beach, Fairfax, New York, PA. See, they don't. See, folks don't be coming, bro. Folks don't be stopping by to buy you, dog. I'm not even going to lie to you. That Young Boy show, though, I ain't gonna lie. I might go just to see it. I don't know, but about 5 Young Boy songs, I might go just to see it. He gonna do 2 of them Johns too. I want to see at least one. They got to get me into one. Let me cover it with the music report or something. I'll talk to my people, have my people talk to your people, and our people can talk. Okay, next, because we got 8 minutes. Next. What is bro talking about?
The target
audience. Oh, yeah. This made me mad. The Black Enough discussion has returned. To social media. And every single time I'm going to let you know that it make me mad as it did the time before. So here we go. Great Rage Break by Carly Slim. We're going to react to it anyway. I'm going to get mad. And it's just going to happen again and again.
It's meant for you, and that's okay. Why is Black people being shown in a positive light such a problem for you? We didn't all grow up stealing. In fact, if I ever thought about stealing...
10 seconds in, he already done made me mad, bro. I seen that when he said we all didn't grow up stealing. I said, nope. I paused it. I went right to put it down. We're going to react to it tonight. There's a whole nother minute and a second in this. There's a whole nother 61 seconds in this. I'm already mad, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What is he talking about? We all didn't grow up stealing. What is you talking about, bro?
My mom would probably put me 6 feet under. It's not one band, one sound. We are not a monolith, and we all grew up with different experiences. Not everything is out of a Tyler Perry struggle movie. The same people that have a problem with this are the same people in school talking about, look at that nigga reading. Why does
all right, bro. Jeez Louise, man. Oh. Just because you dress like this doesn't mean that you don't have no ratchet tendencies. I know people who dress like this, who went to Morehouse, and they get a couple shots in their system, and they at the club, they acting the most tore up out of everybody else in the club. Suits and all. In the club in the suit. Tie, everything. Get a couple shots. Morehouse, man. Here at Morehouse. Shouts out to the house. Shouts out to the house. If you know me, you know the same. Like, you know, I got accepted into Morehouse. I thought I was going to Morehouse. I was obsessed with Morehouse when I was 18 years old as a high school senior. I thought I was going to Morehouse. I got my registration approved for Graves Hall. I had my dorm number. I had my Morehouse student ID. It was MH 103, something like that. I forgot what it was. But I had my ID. I auditioned for the band. The band director offered me a 7,500. There we go. Dollar grant. I thought I was going to Morehouse. I love Morehouse. I love the AUC. I love Spellhouse. My family. I still got people I'm cool with that went to those schools and things of that sort. I know people who went to Spellhouse, get in that club, get one shot, dress just like this, and they acting more ratchet than anybody else. They acting more ratchet than the most ratchet hood rat in the corner of the club.
Talk so white. You're so articulate. Are you trying to be white?
Dressing like this doesn't mean nothing. Presenting yourself like this means nothing. Going to a prestigious HBCU that pays a lot of money means nothing. Having two parents means nothing. All of these things, these respectability politics, these looking for white approval, it means nothing. Now, some people, that's just what they are. Me, I am just what I am. The way that I speak, it is what I am what I am. I'm a suburban kid. I'm from the suburbs. I am who I am. I can't change it. I can't fake the funk for nothing. You'll see right through it. What the heck? You're faking the funk. Some people thought I was faking the funk just because I had this voice, but I was using slang. I was like, oh, man. I'm from Atlanta, bro. From Metro Atlanta. Like, yes, I speak like this because I was raised a certain way with certain people and I grew up around certain people. However, still close to the city, still the cultural hub of the world, Atlanta, Georgia. Everything starts in it. Like, I'm going to get some slang, bro. We spoke in slang. We used terms. We were 12, not 38. I don't know. Like, we use slang. I say all this to say I can't fake the funk for nothing. I can only be me. I only know how to be myself. Regardless of what I was doing in life, at whatever point, I could only be myself. Just because I'm myself doesn't mean that I'm not a human. Doesn't mean that I'm a robot and I'm just, here, geez, I'm going down to golf today. I'm going down to play pickleball. Thank you, sir. Caviar, Jeffrey. Like, no. Like, I watch basketball. This is frustrating to me because what you're insinuating is high sedity black people are only high sedity. The high sedity black folks I know listen to Sexy Red. The high sedity black folks I know still listen to Glover. If they are of a certain age, they still listening to the ratchet music. They might not listen to all the ratchet music, but they still listen to some of that ratchet music. So what is the argument here? Ain't no black person better than another black person. Black elitism, it's a myth. Black classism is a myth, Steph Curry. Oh, we really talking now. And I love Steph Curry. Y'all know that's my favorite player. If you don't know now, well, now you know. Steph Curry, my favorite player. Since 8th grade, since Davidson. I'm shooting from the park. Curry, when I shot deep. Of course, it's Kobe when you shoot a piece of paper into a trash can in the classroom, of course. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi. Curry range. Then it was Jimmer range. If you know, you know. Shouts out to Jimmer for that. Steph always been my favorite player. But what he did, man, when he told them folks, hey, the affordable housing getting too close to the fence. In my house, we need to build a taller wall, a taller fence, or y'all need to keep that affordable housing away from me. I said, Steph Curry? Not Steph Curry to give back to the homeless and say, I do it for the love of God and I love Jesus. Da, da, da. He said, no, them folks in affordable housing will be able to see me and my wife and my children. I don't like that. Do you see how these black children, stop. Do you see anybody in my family that passed the paper bag test? Hold on. I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. Shouts out to the Currys. Shouts out to the Curry family. I rock with y'all. And I actually rock with some of y'all folks for sure. On a personal level. For sure. If you know, you know. However, I'm saying all this to say classism, elitism, all that is BS across the board, but especially in the black community. We are all the same. And let me tell you something, buddy. You dress like this and you cheese, caviar, please. Straight A's. More. I went to Yale and graduated with honors. I've never been drunk in my life. You could do all that. You get pulled over in Cobb County. It's the same thing. It's the same story for all of us. So this black elitism class, no, stop it. Stop it. Ain't none of y'all, like, I remember I was listening to Spaces about it, and it's like, yeah, I'm better. I'm above robbing. I'm above crime. I'm above this and that and gang life and street culture and this and poverty and da-da-da. I'm above it. Yeah, I'm above Section 8. Yeah, I'm above those things. I deserve to think I'm better than you because, man, look, you can do that all you want, bro. When them cops, Douglas County, Cobb County, Gwinnett County, when they get behind Forsyth County, Henry County, when they get behind you, and you no longer in the APD jurisdiction or whatever the case, and the police zones and them 6 police zones that you be hearing about in them rap songs all the time, it can get real spooky. Regardless of how you speak and how you present yourself, or what school you went to, or what grades. So black elitism, black classism does not exist. And in general, in life, for a general statement, nobody's better than anybody. Take it from me, a person who has interviewed a billionaire and a person who has interviewed homeless people. We all have more in common than what we think. Mind-blowing concept, I know.
Wanting to do well in school. This collection does an excellent job in showcasing that we have diverse styles, diverse opinions within the black community. We started dandyism. We can dress preppy. We can do great tailoring. If this collection is out of your budget and that's why you're upset, that's a totally different conversation to have. But in this day and age where we have brands like American Eagle pushing eugenics with Sydney Sweeney, it's even more important to be able to have this type of representation as a part of American culture. And having a major fashion brand like Ralph Lauren doing this is giving it exactly the amount of visibility that it needs to get. Before you guys get on here with your thought pieces, actually think about people that live outside of your bubble.
All I gotta say is, man, like, Zero was happening. All I gotta say is, y'all folks have a very rude awakening. When you face some cops. But my daddy is my daughter is a sister-in-law. Okay. All right. Okay. Even if you just in a coupe.
Okay, so with this.
All right. AM Cooks. Okay. So this is the same type of thing, but apparently it's about Kendrick Lamar and clips. This one I definitely want to get on. Oh man, I'm licking my chops to disagree with this.
Ralph Lauren conversation in Oak Bluff. Can we talk about how?
Oh yeah. I'm glad you good, Zero. My boy is actually up there. Mo knows he's actually up in New York right now, and he went to the Tyler Creator Show at the Prudential Center in New Jersey tonight. So shouts out to my brother Mo and E and Nunez as well, my brothers. They were up there literally in Manhattan and left right before it happened. So I'm glad y'all good. Unfortunately, praying for all the families and the victims that didn't make it. But I'm glad you're good, Zero, and I'm glad a lot of other people around New York are safe. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe.
A lot of your favorite rappers and artists cosplay the ghetto aesthetic. A lot of them grew up in two-parent regular households as Black people in America because it's normal for Black people to make money in this country.
And I'm glad she brought that up. Pusha T admitted in this new album in a rap that he grew up with his mom and his dad.
He didn't admit. Thank you. I was just waiting. I was just waiting. It took 33 seconds. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't have to wait. I'm so glad I didn't have to wait 3 minutes for this. He didn't admit the opening track of the album are the clips, the brothers known as Pusha T and Malice, formerly No Malice. And before that, Malice, once again. The entire first track, the opening track to the album, which has everybody in tears, if you really love hip hop, if you really love this rap stuff, is speaking about losing both of their parents and watching both of their parents. Pusha T's rapping from the perspective of finding out about one of his parents dying, and the other one is Malice finding out about the other parent he witnessed die. It's a big deal when the album came out. But if you don't listen to the music, if you just go off the narratives of, oh, they're pushing coke rap and this and that, Pusha T's coke rap, this and, if you never actually listen to the lyrics and actually listen to the songs, you wouldn't know that. So it would seem like you've been exposed to someone who has parents if you never listen to the music.
How he broke his dad's heart because his dad worked, his mom worked, whatever, and they took care of him, and he still found some drugs. Am I lying? So guess what?
Kendrick has an entire song, Duckworth, where he's describing, just in case you never heard, Drake brought it up in the beef and things of that sort. But he has an entire song on Dang, in the album Dang, from 2017, 2012, Good Kid, Mad City. He's talking about his entire family, from his granny to his mom to the whole family, and being a good kid in a mad city. He never claimed to be a gangster, a hood, until Drake tried to say, oh, you ain't affiliated, you don't know no people for real. That's the only time that Kendrick tried to show, oh yeah, I really know them folks. They really get down from where I'm from Compton, California, just in case you ain't know. So it's like, to act like these are dudes that just hid their lifestyles and who they truly are the entire time is ridiculous. Because the proof is in the pudding, years long in lyrics, dog. The entire time, Duckworth, the whole story is how Top came to the KFC where his dad was working, robbed his dad at the KFC, but his dad started giving him extra biscuits, so he let him slide every time he robbed the place. And then one time, Top came over and he said, man, if Top wasn't looking out for him at the KFC or whatever, he could have been gone and out. You know what I'm saying? And if that didn't happen, then Kendrick Lamar would have grown up without a father and potentially never became the greatest rapper of all time. This is stuff from 8 years ago. What is it? Kendrick Lamar is hiding the fact that he has a dad. No, he isn't. All right.
What that mean? If you grew up with both parents and both of your parents worked to take care of you, and you didn't really want for nothing, and you decided to go out in the streets anyway and sell drugs, you are a goofy. You're a poser. You're a wannabe. One thing I know for certain about my generation, we never excuse this shit. In my generation,
isn't Ice Cube from the suburbs? What are we talking about, bro? Like this whole thing of like, we ain't never had no pause. We ain't never had no. No, I don't know what this is about. This new generation. Come on, bro. We have the internet, dog. Like, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
If you grew up in a household with two parents that worked and took care of you, and you were able to have, you didn't have to struggle, and you jumped out there anyway and sold drugs, even though your parents wasn't struggling, You was a clown for that. Everybody looked at you like you was a clown for that.
I'll give you an example. Migos came out as them being hood, this, that, and the third. They grew up on the north side of Atlanta. If you're familiar with the north side of Atlanta, there's nothing ghetto or hood about that place. Most rappers from Atlanta, except for like maybe Gucci and Future, they came out of Gresham, you know, Zone 6 and all that stuff. But majority of the rappers nowadays that's coming out of
She thinks she breaking down new stuff. News flash. Everybody from Atlanta know where everybody from Atlanta from. Migos spent their whole careers, the first half of their careers, trying to prove all the way up to the point where they said on their biggest song, "We running off, yeah, that way." The whole time trying to prove to the city that, yo, no. Even though we from Gwinnett, woo woo, this is what's going down. This is what's happening. If you know anything about life, if you know anything about the world today in 2025, I'll say the world post Chief Keef, to be honest. There are crazy areas, like my dad said. My dad put it best. There's fools everywhere. There's fools everywhere, dog. There's fools everywhere. It's folks that was wilding in Gwinnett. It's folks that was wilding in Cobb County. It's folks that was wilding in this part, this people acting crazy everywhere. It's just, there's no more. I don't know why this is a thing. She's trying to make it seem like there's this agenda that rappers are lying or hiding who they are to push a gangster agenda, whatever, things of that sort. The agenda is being pushed with a lot of times. Here we go. This is why I say don't idolize celebrities. Be the best person you can be and be honest with yourself. You don't idolize anyone, first of all, as well, zero. Idolize no one. Idolize no man, because man is just man. Like, that just is what it is. Second, these guys aren't hiding who they are. They tell you who they are when in the music. They tell you who they are here. They tell you who they are here. They say so I don't understand this. Oh, he ain't telling the truth of who he is. He lying for a check. No, he telling you exactly who he is. Listen to the music.
Atlanta, they are not from the hood. Maybe their grandma lived on, you know, in Boyne Homes or Bankhead or whatever, but you grew up going to a normal, regular school. Your family is
most zero. Yeah, let me clarify that. And most rappers in 2025, not even street rappers. So it's like, what is the argument here? Because they're not even street rappers. On the mainstream, who's the street rappers on the mainstream level? Young Thug, okay. Lil Baby, okay. If you want to count Young Boy, I guess you can count Young Boy. That's it. There's no other street. Every other rapper right now on the mainstream is a suburban, a rapper that can, well, if you want to count Kendrick Lamar because he's from Compton, but he wasn't in the streets. Every other rapper is a mainstream, family safe rapper. Migos is no longer a group. So it's like, there we go. We need to stop putting everyone in the same lane. There you have it. So it's just like when she's talking about these rappers are pushing this. The biggest rappers is not the rappers that you're speaking about. Like, it's not 2005 anymore. Jeezy is not the, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy and Gucci aren't the biggest rappers no more. Like, the biggest rappers right now, well, Future, okay. All right, I guess you say Future, Young Thug, and Lil Baby. Them is like the only three street rappers, right? On the mainstream superstar, 21 Savage. Okay, 21 Savage. There you go. That's it. Everybody else is like somewhat of a safe family person rapper. Drake, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Gunna, who else? Offset. Even though Offset, he's still kind of crazy, and he be talking about his crazy days. For the most part, he talking about getting some money and some women. Cardi B. These are all rappers who rap about lifestyle and being rich. Even the clips, like they don't rap about just like straight up selling drugs. They rap about luxury and being rich. I don't know, bro.
Regular, you're not hood, and I just want to know, like, why do we feel like we have to push this aesthetic onto people when you come out?
I tell you why. You want to know why we try to push this aesthetic? You want to know why? It ain't even us that originally tried to push the aesthetic. I'm gonna tell you what's happening. What happened? All of these record labels, whenever they get black artists, especially rap, even if those black artists grew up in the suburbs, even if those black artists came from a decent family, they put the image on them. They want them to jump out here because they're black and pretend that they came from the hood, pretend that they was hustlers and drug dealers. Why? Because they're trying to package that image. Why are they trying to package that image? Because if you got a bunch of rappers, if you got a bunch of black rappers out here talking about selling drugs, shooting people, committing crimes and all this, you dumb Negroes that's watching this shit are going to try to mimic it. And then because you're trying to mimic it, you going to jail, you going to prison. Now, why is this a benefit? Easy. Privatized prisons.
What he's saying here is true. I just didn't like the examples that the old lady was giving. The Kendricks, Clips, I didn't like those examples. Migos, didn't like those examples. Now, what he's saying in general is true. I think it started with Chief Keef. Now it's with Youngboy, and really those are just the main two I could think about. But with the drill music in New York, they had an entire moment up there, but that ain't mainstream and everything like that. The name she was given was okay. There we go. There we go, Zero. So I think Zero and I, we both agree with the sentiment. Yes, white people put music at the labels behind street music and everything like that. I say the kids going after. I watched it in real time. Being from the suburbs. I'm the same age as Chief Keef. So it's like Chief Keef popped when he was 16. I watched it in the suburbs, middle of high school, when I Don't Like popped off. Everybody's talking about Chief Keef. Everybody wanted to be Chief Keef. Finally Rich was like the biggest album at the time and things of that sort. And I watched kids go from like just regular kids who played sports and went to class and went to school, go from wanting to be fly, like the best rappers and the most famous rappers and stuff, like the Kanye's, Pharrell's, everything like that, even though Pharrell ain't a rapper. But, you know, everybody wanted from going to be looking fly, the polo, you go, because at the time is polo on my body, and it was the whole Atlanta party era with the Roscoe Dash, the Party Like a Ross, Mohawks, Travis Porter, people just having a good time, rapping about partying, being fly, talking to the girls. When Chief Keef came out, everybody became gangster. Everybody just became hood, bro. After Chief Keef, everybody was drilling something. Everybody want to hit something. Everybody, that's just what it was after Chief Keef. That was the switch, 2011. After that, then you had the whole drill movement. You know what I'm saying? Because Chief Keef was the father of drill, so you had the whole drill movement in Chicago, in New York, Atlanta. Music started getting crazy. It went from Atlanta music, went from party dancing to some crazy stuff. That's where Young Thug came in and everybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what happened. And then, you know, Louisiana, you know, started coming up again, thanks to Young Boy and all them, and them folks just as crazy. So all of it is just a bunch of crazy stuff that I feel like the white labels and everybody, they put money behind and they pump it out to continue to perpetuate those stereotypes and push those images, and kids want to be those. You're not wrong partially, but this was something that goes further back. 100%, 100%. Like I know NWA and you know, I feel like gangster rap and street music and rap music started with NWA. Am I right? But in terms of this generation, I saw firsthand with Chief Keef. Look up KRS, One History of Hip Hop. Shouts out to KRS-One, bro. But I'm gonna put that on the docket. Dan is finally here when Zero's here. Dan's been here the last 2 lives, and he's been like, "Where is Zero? Where is Zero?" Now, there we go. There we go. See, look, see. See, there you have it. You love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Let me put this. Look up KRS-One History of Hip Hop. We get that for tomorrow. KRS-One History of Hip Hop. History of Hip Hop. The real hip hop is over. KRS-One been rapping about the ending of hip hop for 20 years now. But shouts out to KRS-One though. Legend. Shouts out to Rakim, my brother, friend of the channel. That's a flex.
That's why. And they've been pushing this shit on you niggas for so long that now it's a matter of pride for you niggas. It's a matter of pride to be a dope boy. It's a matter of pride to be a criminal. It's a matter of pride to spin the block. It's a matter of pride to slide on your enemies. It's a matter of pride to be up on your ops. It's a matter of pride to have a felony. It's a matter of pride to do a prison bid. And look, I'm no better than the rest of y'all. I fell for that shit in my youth. I fell for that goofy shit in my youth.
Facts. Facts, Zero. Facts, Zero. Well, what's the good news? What's the good news, Dan? Sorry for whistling in the mic, y'all. Pause. Okay, I never had the privilege.
Yeah, I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
Oh, snap. W's. 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 Yeah. Hey, look. Dan and Luca. Yeah. Both of them boys getting right. Yeah. Them Dallas boys getting right. That's what I heard. Them Dallas boys getting right this summer. That's just me, though. That's just what I heard. So, be safe, though. You know what I'm saying? Be safe, Dan. Don't drop it too quick. Don't drop that nothing.
I never went to the island, but Larry Summers, I hear, went there. He was the head of Harvard. And many other people that are very big people. Nobody ever talks about them. I never had the privilege of going to his island. And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island. Yeah, that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island.
He said, I never went to the island, but I heard about people who went to the island and things of that sort. Hey, W0 in the chat, man. W Dono, W Dan. He said he saw the Luca news and Luca looks like Gordon Hayward. Yeah, man. Boy, he working out, man. Can he keep it down? That's the thing. Can he keep it down? Privilege is a hell of a word choice. Shouts out to my brother DJ Pretty Boy Tank. Tank, tell the people what's going on. I'm a zone 3, brother. This is the life of a hot boy, man. Spin it back, spins. Tank, anyways, that's Hot Boy, Bankroll Fresh. Rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh. Anyways. But yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. I never had the pleasure. I never had the privilege. And then this happened. He says his name might be planted in the Epstein files. So first, let's run it back. Let's run it back. We got the files. We released the files. There's nothing in the files. Second, there are no files. The Democrats made up the files. Barack Obama and Joe Biden made up the files. Third, he's saying his name might have been planted in the files. So what does this look like? Okay, deflection. No, denial. And now it's like a slow acceptance. That's what we're looking at. And this is just a stupid clip from Shouts Out to Act. This is a historical meme right now in hip hop culture and things of that sort. Shouts out to Act. And Rack 100.
So many people, it was normal. And even still, it's like everybody know a pedophile. in this room right now, if we really turned on there's somebody in this room, it's probably 3 niggas that's fucking children.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Hopefully not.
We ain't doing that.
Hopefully not, but we still gotta say that.
I ain't got no niggas in the room.
That nigga be dead.
That's
That nigga would be dead, you heard?
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
check this out. Hey, I gotta do something. You gotta let me do something. Can I do something?
I don't know nothing.
I want to give my. I want to do something.
Go ahead.
No, I gotta do some real shit. For real.
Yo, son.
And I gotta say this, by the way, when it comes to Northside, when it comes to Marietta, everything like that, it's definitely K Camp at the top, then Tony Snow when we talking about rappers. It is what it is. It used to be someone else who was in that number 2 spot, but he was allegedly, according to multiple people throughout the city of Atlanta, texting who was he texting? Texting young underage girls. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. From what I know, the 2019 release was Trump's name on the flight logs and contact list, but nothing on him on the island per se. I remember reading. I read the flight logs too, and his name was on there like 5-6 times at least. Hassan Campbell, man, shouts out Hassan, big boy. That was crazy. I'm sorry. I apologize. Rashad, we got to talk about you singing karaoke, bro. Oh yeah. He said he's trying to get me to sing. Oh, I gotta. We definitely got something coming up for you right now, man. I'm about to post it on the. I'll wait till after the live to post it. But yeah, I got some stuff for you, man. Where I'm singing the whole 9 for sure. But yeah. Okay, bet. Next thing next. The man who turned plastic into gasoline was reported missing. It went viral all over social media. Where did this guy go? Where is he? Julian Brown, the genius, gone missing. His mom apparently spoke to Daily Mail in an exclusive interview and said he's okay. He is safe. Where is he? We still don't know where he is. Inventor Julian Brown featured missing after discovering how to turn plastic into gasoline. Now his mom tells Daily Mail the real story. This is by Jermina Rodriguez, Polio, chief U.S. reporter. Oh, you got to subscribe. Oh, that's over with. I'm sorry, little twin. Hold on. Let me see. What we got? What do we have here? I hope everybody's enjoying the night, enjoying the stream. I feel like I'm in a good. It's probably because I'm streaming earlier. See how much energy I have when I'm dreaming? Anyways, okay, bet. An inventor who vanished after saying he was under attack over a groundbreaking technology is fine, but keeping a low profile for his safety, according to his mother. Julian Brown, he was only 21? Goodness gracious. This dude's a genius. Gained online notoriety thanks to his work in the energy field, particularly with the plasterine. A product he claims recycles plastic by turning it into gasoline. Dog, we don't have a recycling bin around here, and it's so annoying. I've just been throwing away a lot of plastic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been extremely irresponsible with throwing away plastic and just keep it a bean. But I gotta get back to recycling. Is that it? I know this isn't it. I guess the rest of it got blocked out. But his mom said he's all right. I'll see if I can find another thing on it. All right, but the next one. We're still on this story. This is a clip of him, video clip.
I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working. I'm still building. Nothing's going to stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout because I'm under attack. He always wants to ask me how much per gallon does it take to take plastic waste and turn it into a gallon of my plastiline, a gasoline alternative made from plastic waste. Well, let me tell you what it's going to be. $0 per gallon. How? Because starting next month, I'm going to begin the journey of running this complete machine completely off of solar. I will take the sunlight and harness the rays of the sun at a cost of $0 per kilowatt to operate the world's first ever handmade continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor to convert plastic waste.
This man is smart. You already just said, he said the virtual pilot of the reactor.
Made continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor.
You better say that. Pyrolysis.
To convert plastic waste. Mixed, sorted, clean, dirty, whatever. Take that plastic waste out the ocean, out the landfills, out the waste stream, and turn it into fuel. $0 a gallon. So are you ready? Are you with me on this journey?
I hope he's okay. His mom said he's okay. He's just like trying to stay safe. Has been confirmed safe by his mother and is keeping a low profile for his safety. Despite his inactivity on social media and his troubling final post, Brown's mother, Nia, debunked the speculation that her son is missing. I can't confirm that Julian is safe, but in the best interest of his security, I am not able to provide any more information. Atlanta police. Oh, this man of course he's from Atlanta. See, Atlanta, like, I don't even think I'd be forcing the Atlanta bias. This kid just a genius from Atlanta. What can I say? It's just a lot of us. Atlanta police also confirmed the agency is not currently looking for a missing person that matches Brown's information. There it is. The problem with that is that all the plastic can be used. Not all the plastic can be used. No, sir, we are not ready for this journey that you're going on. Chill. Not too much on the genius now. So, see, here's the thing. Here's where my mind first went, right? My mind first went to this story that I did in 2022. So I went up to Buffalo, New York, and I came back, and a couple more weeks went by. And one of my managers, one of my editors at the time, shout out to Randy Flink, he came, he said, hey, did you hear about this? You should write about it. And guess what it was? One of the slain people in the attack, the mass looting over in Buffalo, New York, that was targeted towards Black people. There was a whole manifesto, 15-page manifesto, and the dude was like, yo, MAGA, Donald Trump, I'm doing this for Donald Trump and the boys and the Republican Party. Like, that's what the dude said. Then he drove over for a few hours until a food desert in East Buffalo, Black area, and he, but one of the slain people was a retired Buffalo officer who was a genius, and he worked on a water-fueled engine. So here he is right here. This is a story by me in 2022. Aaron Salter, excuse any typos, it was 3 years ago. Aaron Salter Jr. was a beloved retired Buffalo police officer who worked as a security guard at the Tops grocery store on the city's east side, which is a predominantly Black area. He was also one of 10 victims in a racially motivated mass looting on May 14th. My buddy roasted me every time I came in the store because I always had a wrestle with those broke down shopping carts. If I'm not mistaken, he only took the security job because he was bored from being retired. Dang. Beyond his day job, however, Salter spent the past decade developing a car engine fueled on water. He documented the entire process on his YouTube channel called Column M Diate, which now contains thousands of views and conversations filled with tributes to Salter for his intelligence and dedication to developing the engine. I was skeptical myself. I didn't think it would work, Salter said in a 2015 interview, but I just wanted to see if you can get hydrogen from water. Salter first looked into alternative fueling methods once the local gas prices passed $5. The first time he tried putting water in his car engine was 2012. The method worked as he briefly drove down the street at 30 miles per hour before the car cut off. He continued his research and tried different methods to get the engine to run through electrolysis, and went far from having his invention patent. His invention patent. Oh my goodness, I'm reading invention as intervention. Excuse me. His invention patent. There literally have been thousands and thousands of people who have been trying to find the holy grail of getting vehicles to run through electrosis, Salter said. He said that he asked mechanics around his community about electrosis, but none of them knew what it was, despite the fact that it's been around since the 1800s. Electrosis is breaking down of molecules, a process that would allow him to extract hydrogen from water. Over the years, Salter created an entire system for the water-powered engine, like pieces like a coolant system and a circulation system. So here it is right here.
Only. Nobody got to watch it. Time is up. Okay.
This joint was running on to the water. Salter spent the last moments of his life firing back at the gunman who took 9 of the lives on that fatal day. His acts perhaps slowed down the alleged terrorists and minimized the number of victims. On May 25th, at his funeral service, his acts of heroism were recognized as he received the Medal of Honor and was promoted to lieutenant by the Buffalo Police Department. Hey, Zero, you missed the Rashad and Dan show last night. That's funny. They've created cars that run on water. Yeah, they've done that before, but this was like one of the new guys to do it in the 2020s, you know what I'm saying? In the 2010s, in the modern day and everything like that, right? And that's where my mind first went when they were like, oh, this dude's gone missing because, you know, people are coming after him because he created a plastic engine. Now, why would these people come? Some sad news to pass along as well. There are 5 people. Oh, from the NFL headquarters. Well, we talked about the incident in New York, but I didn't know they work for the NFL. Well, that's sad. You know, prayers up to those victims and everything like that. Prayers up to New York once again. You know, I'm just glad everybody's, you know, I'm glad Zero's good. I'm glad my boys who are up in New York right now are good. They went to the show in Jersey, the Tyler Creator show tonight. They headed back to Atlanta in the morning, things of that sort. I'm glad they're good. I'm glad my people who live up in New York and Jersey are good. And just prayers up to all the victims and the victims' families for sure. But yeah, why would people be after him and people be after the guy who created the water engine and things of that sort? Well, because obviously gas is, you know what I'm saying, the most valuable thing. Gas is one of the most valuable things. New York is just a dangerous place to go, but that goes for any type of city. I don't think New York is the dangerous, even though it has like a crazy reputation, just because like y'all know them switches, it ain't allowed up there. I think the South is more dangerous than New York. There's more people in New York, so there's more people who could do something crazy in New York. But in the South, everybody got it on them. Granny got it on her in the grocery store. Young boy got it on him in the grocery store. Everybody got it on him. The South is much more dangerous, in my opinion, because everybody got it on. There were 4 people gone. Yes, rest in peace to the 4 for sure. I think I seen the numbers at 5, but regardless of what it is, tragedy, prayers up. And I'm glad that this kid is doing all right. 21-year-old. Jeez Louise. All right, next up. This is the most random thing that happened today. So Coach Prime, first of all, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, man, I want to say I'm praying for his health, everything like that. I'm glad that he has been cleared of all cancer. The thing is now, his bladder, he's got a thing going on where he's trying to use the restroom and it's all weird. He's talking about the pins and the whole porta potty on the sidelines this season. However, I'm just glad that the cancer is gone and the tumor's off of him. So W Deion read that, right? After that whole thing, NYC is in the middle of the pack, dangerous. Chicago has the highest crime rate, 1 cop and 4 civilians. Yeah, so 5 people, dang. Rest in peace for sure. Prayers to Deion, he's an all-time great. So that whole thing, he has a whole press conference. Man, he gets emotional. He's like, please get tested. Please get screened. Early testing is pivotal because if I didn't have that, Lord knows where I'd be, right? So that happened. At the end of the press conference, out of nowhere, Karrueche comes out with the video crying and says that she was by his side at the hospital the whole time. And of course, Biz says this is random. That's everybody's reaction. What? Karrueche? Where did Karrueche come from? This man talking about a life experience, this and that. And you talking about, yeah, I was there the whole time. Karrueche, out of all people, shout out to Karrueche.
So yeah,
Karrueche.
we are here to fully remove the bladder.
No, she in the video. Oh, snap. Nah, that's crazy. I never seen this video. Like, I seen the first couple seconds, but I ain't seen the rest of the video. She in the... Oh, that's insane. You thinking this man by himself, just with Junior. He just with Bucky in there with the camera, and that's it. It's just him and Bucky. Man, you got Karrueche right there. Come on, bro.
Texting the boys. It's their first day of practice today, and I'm excited. It's kind of the first day that.
So yeah.
Shout out to Randy Moss. They said Dion said that Randy Moss was with them the entire time. But for sure, shouts out to Coach, man. And I always want people to know, like, who says this as well? My boy Karrueche. Karrueche, he says this all the time too, that despite the differences or difference of opinion and criticism, critiques, you never wish any type of bad health on anybody. And that's the difference between life and critiquing like careers and stuff like that. So I wish the best for Coach, and he deserves it, man. You know, for sure. So please be safe. Please get healthy. Be as healthy as you can. That should be private, in my opinion. I agree, Zero. I agree, but you know, we live in the age of content. However, I do like the fact that he did do a press conference today and was just like, yo, get screened, get tested. If it happened to me, it could happen to anybody. I was a pretty active dude, pretty healthy dude, and this happened to me. So I do appreciate that awareness he's spreading. All right. Next. Two people who are on the hot seat. Billie Eilish is number one. She said apparently when she returns to Ireland, it's really cool to be somewhere and everyone looks exactly like you. You don't refresh that.
As you guys know, I'm Irish, so it's cool. I am not from here, obviously, but it's really cool to come somewhere and like everybody looks exactly like you.
Everyone here is white like me, no dark. Yes. They cooking her, but that's not all. Wait, you could buy what they say? Joan 2 of the song 50% off. I don't know what the words are. That's not the one. That's not the one. Where is it? Billie Eilish. Here we go. That's not all. Here's the second one. A white woman saying this while dressed like Soulja Boy. Someone else was like, all the white people in there dressed like Jeezy in Ireland? Just some funny things, man. Just some funny things. Zero's talking about black culture. I remember a couple of weeks ago. I was like, black culture? Yeah, black Americans definitely have culture. Like, we all the culture, the change, the this, the that, all that stuff. Billie Eilish, I think, is a talented person, but she's a plant. The Bad Guy hit like crack. Like, that song was so big, bro. And The Birds of a Feather, shouts out to that song as well. It's like 3 Billie Eilish songs that I know, and I like all of them. But I'm definitely not a Billie person, so it's not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't my lane to speak on to be like, oh, she did. Because I just don't pay attention to that lane. It's like Taylor Swift. Anything post 2015 Taylor Swift, over my head, brother. I was watching Silento last night, and I still can't do the bop part of the Nene dance. So they were playing that at Essence Fest, right? The Whip and Nene. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. He really in jail, bro. He really like behind bars for years for a serious offense. of offing his cousin, allegedly. That's insane. Or at least hitting his cousin. That's crazy. So it's Billie Eilish, number one, who's on the hot seat for something she said. And the second one was Joey Swole. Joey Swole is someone the internet has loved forever. He's criticized just Jim social media culture. You set up your tripod, you set up your phone in my face in a private. This person is trying to get a workout in, trying to better themselves, and you're shaming them. How dare you? And everybody's like, yeah, Joey Swole, I like this guy. And then the hill that he died on was crazy, bro. Defending Hulk Hogan to the point of like doubling down on Triple H is crazy. So, anyways, as his girlfriend, then he appended, geez Louise. As his girlfriend and someone with a biracial family, I see the man he really is every single day. He leads with love, treats everyone with respect, and makes intentional choices that reflects his character. One short clip does not define him. His actions, his values, and how he shows up for others are louder than anything else. We love him deeply, and I hope people can take a moment to see the whole person. My family and I love and stand with you. Thank you, Crystal. She represents the entire Black community. Y'all give it up for Crystal, bro. Hey, this is a classic video on the internet. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hold on. Where we at? Billie went from wearing big clothes, especially taking her body. She ended up promoting her body just like every other woman in the industry. You know who else singing about this? Glorilla, bro. Glorilla, dog. How Glorilla gonna come out with her ratchet friends and we being ourselves and that's just where we are? And now they're trying to make her more of a superstar. So they got her doing dances. You know what I'm saying? They got her doing Beyonce choreography, everything like that. And now she's trying to give lap dances and she got a whole new body in it. Like, that's so crazy, dog. Like, why can't Glorilla just be the homegirl with her homegirls? Do ratchet stuff with her homegirls. Like, why y'all had to try to rebrand her, Gotti? Like, why are we doing that? By the way, I don't want to say that back to back. Let me bring in some airtime. Let me give it a moment of silence. Let me let it breathe for about 3 seconds. Happy birthday to young Dolph, who would have turned 40, by the way, today. Happy birthday to young Dolph. Why did they do that to Glorilla, bro? That was crazy. Billie's a decent singer, but she all right. And the bop, by the way, is just like, I want me bop, bop, bop. Well, you can't do it sitting down, but yeah, it's just bop, 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 bop. Now watch me whip. Hey, watch me nay nay. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. I would say free Silento, but I don't know if I want to be free. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, dog. You really get some Black friends and you think you can say anything. You get some I got Black friends. I can't be racist. My girlfriend's half Black. She speaks for the Black community. She's industry. One of you in the industry are going to the Met Gala and stuff. You are no longer for the people. Dang, Zero, that's how you feel? Dang, Zero. You know, I've been in some, you know what I'm saying, some crazy rooms, things of that sort. I feel like I'm still, you know what I'm saying, connected to the folks. But I ain't famous. There's the thing. I've been in the rooms with the famous people, but I ain't famous. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, next. Joey Swole. He's still getting cooked, right? Racism is not a mistake. Here we go.
Haven't done good things. I don't know what he did. He said something 20 years ago.
He said, I don't know what he did. He did something 20 years ago. So you were getting cooked in your comments by multiple people telling you exactly what he did. And you said, I don't know what he did 20 years ago. Come on, brother. What are we doing?
Apologize for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the athletes. And
oh, yeah. He said all the athletes. That's what he said. Real deal. Real spill. Hold on. It's got music in it. So I'm trying to be picky with these 5 seconds.
And the people that are Black and minority that went and posted him as well. Colored athletes and the people
there it is.
For it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the
go after the colored athletes. Go after the coloreds. Don't just attack the whites. Attack the whites and the coloreds. Because everybody knows the best word to use when you want to defend yourself from racism allegations is colored. I'm not racist. Oh, he said racism is not a mistake. It's a choice. He said you cut off your daughter for dating black men. That is a choice. Every dude in the industry and politics all attend the Met Gala. Rashad, do you have a favorite song you sing to? We got to get you a karaoke song if you come to Dallas for a karaoke night. What is one? A favorite karaoke song? I'd probably just do some Childish Gambino, to be honest. Some Childish Gambino. But if you're doing something that everybody know, I'll do Redbone by Childish Gambino. I'll do that. He said, I do agree. If you're going to attack one, attack them all. I feel like folks been attacking them all. Everybody who gave a heartfelt Hulk Hogan, my hero, this and that, people been cooking them in the comments. Every single person that I seen that said like nothing but positive and then said like mentioned something like, we aren't perfect, but Hulk Hogan. And then the rest of the paragraph was like all positive. Them folks been getting cooked. All colors. Enjoy Swole's word. But yeah. So he's getting cooked. Next thing. Deontay Kyle said, how you colors feeling today? How you colors feeling today? And then Lewis, he had this video. This is my first time watching this video from Lewis. I've already reacted to Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. If you're healthy, you're going to World War II. Or you're going to World War III. You're cooked, buddy.
Being counted for defending Hulk Hogan.
What did he do?
Take a look.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things.
Hitler.
I don't know what he did. I mean, he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it.
He called black people hard yards and was angry at his daughter for dating one. I said only rich ones are acceptable because the money makes up for it.
And apologized for it.
He said he would never want to be reincarnated into a black family because that would be his karma for what he's done and said to them.
And apologized for it.
He also prevented other workers from unionizing so we could make all the money as the face.
And apologized for it.
And when his son paralyzed the guy, he said God punished the guy who got paralyzed.
If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
Deflection 101, zero accountability. Look what everybody else is doing except for me. Also, the use of colored is insane.
Okay, the man was nice to me. He made a mistake.
He's extremely racist, but he was nice to me, so I accept all of his.
Lewis be kicking, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lewis really be kicking. That's my dog for sure. I'm a fan of Lewis. I don't follow him enough to have a whole opinion on him. But I rock.
Made a mistake.
He's extremely racist, but he was nice to me, so I accept all of his behaviors and shun anybody who he was horrible to and made feel horrible.
I'm not God. People make mistakes in life. If you got a problem with that, look at yourself. There's not one single person in here that hasn't made a mistake.
That is the most skinhead comment I've ever heard in my life.
If you got a problem with that, then just leave or you'll be blocked.
If you don't side with racists or support them, leave or I'm going to block you because I side with them and I support them.
Period.
That was pretty bad, but people are saying I know who he voted for.
Oh, we all know who he voted for.
You can't know off of one video.
We all know.
All right with him. And then said, Ice, Ice, baby. Ice, Ice, baby. So the dude got a six-pack and he wearing a tank top acting like he can get all the women. Yeah, that ain't what the women want. Hey, some women like muscular dudes. They like muscular dudes. Some women like skinny dudes. Some women like a little pudge. They like little teddy bears to hug. Different strokes for different folks, you know what I mean? It's just like men. Some men like skinny women. Some men like thick women. Some women like BBWs. Anyways, last thing, man, we getting out of here. This Men's Health article on Luka Doncic claims that he had a 42-inch combine at the combine, vertical at the combine, but Luka didn't participate in the combine. It seems like the author just got that from the AI Google summary, which mistakes Dante DiVincenzo's leak number for Lucas. And there it is. Oh, he could jump. Lost in the narratives about his waist and the conditioning is in fact that a 19-year-old at the 2018 NBA Scouting Combine, Luka delivered a 42-inch vertical leap. So there it is right there in the AI on Google, 42 inches. And here it is. It was Dante DiVincenzo. I say all of this to say, make sure you check stuff, bro. Make sure you check stuff. Make sure you check stuff. Don't trust AI. AI is evil. It's killing folks in South Memphis. So yeah, I got racial fatigue. This is why I limited social media. I got a song for you, Rashad. What about Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond? Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Zero City doesn't use AI. That's amazing. It'd be killing folk. So good, so good, so good. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Missing you, reaching out, touching you, sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. There it is. Got him singing, Zero. Dance, boy, dance. I'm joking. But if you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs, man. My name is Rashad Milligan. You guys, please take care of yourselves. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. Zero. Damn, appreciate y'all for holding it down. He said he's screen recording. Hey, I got a treat. I got a treat for you, Dan. If you want to see me singing and all of the things and things of that sort, stay tuned to the channel as soon as I go off live tonight. I'll be live tomorrow because I'm live each and every single day. What time? Only Lord knows, because I don't know myself. But I'll see you then. I'm live every single day. Please take care of your. And W0 on the donation. W Dan on the weight loss. Keep working, my brother. You can do it for sure. Peace.
Rashad, why you
anyway.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.